What's up everyone, Patrick here, welcome back. Moving on to the next example, next question in the Unit 1 Advanced Functions test. So in this particular example, we're given a bunch of transformations in words, the descriptions of them, and we have to create an equation when we take the parent function, the absolute value of x, and put it through these transformations here. All right, so again, as usual, I would recommend trying the question yourself. You could pause the video at this point. Try to make an equation. Remember, with the absolute value, the general equation is A, absolute value of k bracket x minus d plus c, right? So try to go through these transformations, list out what the a, k, d, and c values are, and then plug those in into the absolute value function and see if your answer is going to be the same as mine. It's good practice. So let's go through all of these transformations and see which of the transformation values are being affected by each one. So a vertical stretch by 4, we know that the a value deals with vertical stretches and compressions. So we would put a 4 right there for now. A horizontal stretch by 3/2. And it makes sense that they're saying a stretch because notice that 3/2 is 1.5, which is greater than 1, right? If this was 2/3, they would write horizontal compression by 2/3. But they're saying horizontal stretch by 3/2. So even though it's a fraction, sometimes these fractions can be greater than 1. So don't get confused if sometimes it says stretch by a factor of a fraction. That fraction can be greater than 1. I've mentioned this in the lecture videos as well. Sometimes that's a cause of confusion for students. So horizontal stretch by 3/2, we know that that's going to affect the k value, but remember, when you're taking the description or the factor of a horizontal stretch or compression, the corresponding k value is always going to be the reciprocal, right? So this 3/2, that means the k value is going to be 2/3, right? Whenever you have a k value and you're making a description of that transformation, you have to say horizontal stretch or compression by the reciprocal of the k value. So now we're just going backwards, taking that reciprocal and making the original k value, or finding the original k value. Right, so the k value is going to be 2/3. Now notice here it says reflected in the x and y axis. Now if something is reflected in the x axis, that means the a value is going to be -4. If it's reflected in the y axis, it means the k value is going to be negative. So in this case, -2/3. Right, so any reflections, a reflection in the x-axis causes the a value to become negative. A reflection in the y-axis causes the k value to become negative. Translated, 4 units left, that's the d value. If it's going left, that means the d value is going to be -4. 1 unit down, that's the c value, right? Vertical translations, if it's going down 1 unit, c value is going to be -1, like that. And then all you got to do, basically take these transformation values, plug them into this general format for the absolute value function in particular. Now we could have took these and applied them to any of the parent functions, square root of x, 1/x, x squared, but in this case we're applying it to the absolute value function in particular. So we would write -4, the k value is -2/3. Now over here you got to be careful, it's going to be x minus, in brackets, -4, we'll switch that sign in a second, and then we got -1, like that. So our final answer is going to be -4, absolute value, k value -2/3. Now x minus -4, that changes to x plus 4, like that, and then -1, right? The d value is always going to be the opposite sign of what's in the actual function. Right, so we got x plus 4, then d value is going to be -4. And that there ends up being your final answer for this particular question. And if you want more practice with these kinds of questions, you could go to my lecture videos on transformations. I have videos where we're given descriptions like this and we have to make the corresponding equations. And there's going to be also different questions in the other tests at the end of the unit that you could try as well. Right? So I will catch you in the next one. And that's a wrap for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you want to see more videos like this, please go to my website, allthingsmathematics.com. Over there, all of the videos are organized by chapter, by section. If you feel like you need tutoring at any point, you could also hit me up. My contact details are on the website. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.